What up, YouTube? It's Frisky Dingo here, getting back with you guys with another reaction/review video. Always remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on this video because we are going through the grind, which basically means I'm trying to get to at least 1K subs by the end of this year. So hopefully I can get to that. Most likely I won't, but by the end of this next year, not this year, so next year. So yeah, we're on that grind. So go ahead, like, subscribe, and it helps me push my content even further. That being said, today's review is the Terrence Crawford versus Shawn Porter fight. I was extremely happy with this fight, especially with the outcome. A lot of people have a lot of mixed feelings about it, especially because Kenny Porter, Shawn Porter's father and trainer, stopped the fight and basically threw the white flag once Terrence Crawford scored the second knockdown. Honestly, I thought there was completely nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of misconceptions from a lot of people understanding this type of situation. And pretty much just to understand, the typical situation would be an image of Oscar De La Hoya versus Bernard Hopkins. When they fought, the knockout was pretty much around the same round. Bernard Hopkins knocked down De La Hoya twice. The second time, De La Hoya started banging his fist on the canvas, meaning that he was emotional, and therefore coming into the rest of the fight, he got knocked out. Like, it was really bad. That being said, I think Kenny Porter stopped his son from that embarrassment. Once you lose your composure, you have a very minimal chance of coming back and winning, and especially in a situation like this where Crawford basically put him in a position of knocking him down twice in the 10th round in the beginning of the first two minutes of the fight. I believe it was a perfect stoppage. He got knocked down within the first 50 seconds of the round. There was 2 minutes left after the second KO knockdown, so therefore I believe it was the perfect stoppage. And once again, it just shows the utilization of Crawford's skills. It shows that he's able to fight on the back foot. He's able to fight and create angles. He's able to fight off the jab. He's able to give you body punches. He's pretty much an all-around perfect fighter. After that fight, do I see the Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight happening? Completely not. Errol Spence is not in the condition to go into a fight this big. I think it would be a mistake for anybody to put him in the ring in there with somebody as technical as Spence at this point. I think he does need a couple warm-ups before he gets back into the position to be able to compete at the highest level. As we already know, Spence's last fight was against Danny Garcia. He looked extremely bad after the 7th round, basically having no type of stamina. Then after that, we have no fight activity between that, and then now 6 months layoff for the tear in the retinal socket. So hopefully we could get Errol Spence back in the ring. I would love to see Errol Spence. He's one of my other favorite fighters, but I really truly would love to see Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, or at least Terrence Crawford versus Ugas. I think the Terrence Crawford versus Ugas fight is the most likable fight to happen, because simply off the fact that Terrence Crawford doesn't have to face a mandatory, neither does Ugas when unifying. I mean, I could see Ugas maybe doing a mandatory because of the fact that he just won the belt. So he might want to save up, but I do believe a fight with Terrence Crawford would be more profitable for him in the long run. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm extremely happy with everything that happened. Hopefully we could get like a real update on what's next. We've seen Terrence Crawford is back in the gym as of right now, so he's basically ready to get back into another fight. So hopefully we do get that next fight. Hopefully by next year, by February, May, we could get that Ugas fight, and then maybe Spence versus Crawford September or October again, somewhere around that. But Spence definitely needs an extra fight. I think Spence should at least fight 2 times within 1 year, so that he can be prepped, so that he could fight one time and then go straight into the Crawford fight. Because honestly, Errol Spence's career is pretty much done after the car accident. I don't think his body is back at that elite form, and basically from the training videos I've seen, he hasn't really ever recovered from the car accident. So hopefully we get some new news about Terrence Crawford. Happy that he won and took down Shawn Porter, somebody that's never been stopped before. And hopefully if we get any more news, I'll see you guys in the next one.